Appetizer. Appetizer. Would you like to start the meal with an appetizer? Commute. I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. Certified. I had my car serviced by a certified mechanic. Aisles. My friend found me while I was walking through the supermarket aisles. Project managers are expected to manage employees and oversee scheduling. Project managers are expected to manage employees and oversee scheduling. Maximize. What strategy does your company take to maximize productivity? The ship has a backup power generator in case of emergencies. Aisles. Aisles. My friend found me while I was walking through the supermarket aisles. I had my car serviced by a certified mechanic. What strategy does your company take to maximize productivity? I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. Vouchers. Your cruise ticket will come with meal vouchers. Distraction. I turned off my mobile to avoid any distraction from notifications. Checkup. I kept a healthy diet the week before my checkup. There's a parking space between the two buildings. Beverages. The restaurant offers a range of beverages on the drinks menu. Your cruise ticket will come with meal vouchers. The restaurant offers a range of beverages on the drinks menu. I kept a healthy diet the week before my checkup. Distraction. I turned off my mobile to avoid any distraction from notifications. Trademark. Trademark registration usually takes more than a year to complete. The intern's conduct during training was unacceptable. Poetry. I read a lot of poetry. Panel. A panel of business experts selected the regional winner. The client has unreal expectations about the deadline. Trademark registration usually takes more than a year to complete. I turned off my mobile to avoid any distraction from notifications. It's the chance of a lifetime. Sticker. The startup designed a new sticker for the product launch. You can find answers to the most common questions we receive by following this link. Silent Night is my favorite carol. This metal luggage looks heavy, but is made of lightweight material. She has beauty as well as intelligence. Passion for emerging media trends and technology is a must for media directors. In the US, Thanksgiving and Christmas are usually celebrated with a large feast. Our headquarters required special design and construction techniques. Brochures. The brochures will be ready by the end of next week. It was difficult to find a plumber who was willing to work on Sunday. My friend found me while I was walking through the supermarket aisles. I want to be financially independent by the time I am 30. I want to be financially independent by the time I am 30. The architects will explain the details of the plans to us. It's very hard to predict when the next big earthquake will occur. We hope that you continue to subscribe to our newspaper. Accumulated. The company has accumulated large debts over the last decade. I had my car serviced by a certified mechanic. Nearly all organisms have a strong instinct for survival. Visitors are required to wear identification badges. This calculator operates on batteries. We should break at midday for lunch no matter how busy we are. Politicians are very influential people. Politicians are very influential people. I will send you our quarterly newsletter shortly. The restaurant offers a range of beverages on the drinks menu. What strategy does your company take to maximize productivity? I finally got my driving license after taking the test repeatedly. Every year, the firm invites its newest recruits to the year-end party. There are an unlimited number of ways to make one's way up in this company. The professor is planning to assign each the student to a different volunteer group. Poor quality sleep may be a marker for underlying mental health problems. The due date for the final installment is February 1st of next year. Sustainable energy plans often take decades to go from planning to implementation. Have you received a letter of acceptance from the university yet? The course shows how engineering, science, and business work together. There are 2 things I'd like to accomplish by the end of this week. Art is always open to interpretation. Art is always open to interpretation. I don't suppose you'd have time for a meeting this afternoon? Your cruise ticket will come with meal vouchers. Resignation. His resignation was sudden. There's a distinct smell of burning coming from somewhere. We aim to provide practical and cost-effective business solutions. I turned off my mobile to avoid any distraction from notifications. These results are derived from experimental data. Why didn't you inform me earlier? Starting an online business is viable, even with limited funds. Consciousness remains a mystery to many. Trademark. Trademark registration usually takes more than a year to complete. The board of directors adopted significant policy changes due to a recent strike. Exercise helps improve the circulation of blood. Essentials. I just packed the bare essentials. Commute. I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. The distinction between liabilities and assets is fundamental. Johnny is an eternal optimist who never complains about anything. We finally succeeded in our efforts to start the car, after trying for hours. Subtract. I forgot to subtract the damaged items from the stock. Trademark registration usually takes more than a year to complete. Though exhausted from a difficult week of work, the CEO hosted the ceremony with enthusiasm. Panel. A panel of business experts selected the regional winner. He can't make public statements. It's protocol. Commute. I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. I kept a healthy diet the week before my checkup. Most of our products are made from durable materials. This company has made great progress over the previous months. Permanent. Dropping your phone could cause permanent damage. Luncheon. I was invited to a luncheon at the Embassy of Canada. Commute. I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. Complaints. When dealing with customer complaints, respond promptly with genuine respect. I have a dinner engagement tonight, but I'll be available tomorrow. Employers expect their teams to work together for success. Toaster. I wasn't aware that the warranty on the toaster expired 2 months ago. The financial report requires further analysis and attention from management. The Commission will release a report before the next general election. Efficiency. Technical development played an essential role, resulting in increased efficiency. I wasn't aware that the warranty on the toaster expired 2 months ago. I moved downtown, so I no longer have to commute to work. I read a lot of poetry. Smoking is not allowed on school premises. The total price is $25, including postage and packaging. I take full responsibility. You can read our report on the future digital technology needs of our customers. I saved up money to afford this deluxe accommodation on my trip. I saved up money to afford this deluxe accommodation on my trip. I saved up money to afford this deluxe accommodation on my trip. Your class attendance makes up 30% of your overall grade. His job is to display the new clothes in the store window. Too much stress may increase your blood pressure. Percent. Taxes will rise from 9% to 10% this year. I took a stroll in the park with my husband. I spent the afternoon visiting antique shops and art galleries. Please, fasten your seatbelt before driving. The children like to play games in the courtyard during the summer. Refreshments. What kind of refreshments will be served at the party? This was our fourth time on the island, but our first time renting a villa. I wanted her to wear fashionable outfits, but my baby girl loves her comfy clothes. We will be consulting with representatives from several companies. What is the name of the parish? My home is my haven of peace. We're going to a concert at the Opera House. Their diamond jewelry was displayed beautifully. This restaurant is renowned for its luxurious decor and friendly waiters. Gardening is a fun, healthy habit that every member of the family can enjoy together. All of the wedding venues provide light snacks, cocktails, and decorations. He's my best mate from school. Our kids like to set up their tents in the garden at weekends. When I woke up this morning, the grass and trees were white with frost. When I woke up this morning, the grass and trees were white with frost. Charity. Do you often help to raise money for charity? Additional fees may apply to international orders. Nowadays, the average teen spends 10 hours in front of a screen every single day. Nowadays, the average teen spends 10 hours in front of a screen every single day. Tie the end of the balloon, or the air will leak. The janitor is responsible for watering the plants in our office. The janitor is responsible for watering the plants in our office. I only have 50 pounds in my bank account. All of my schoolmates are really friendly. Markers. There are always blue and red markers in the classroom. Stove. I burned my hand on the stove. Boil. Travelers within this area are advised to boil tap water before drinking it. Let's meet at the mall. I was sad to discover that my pet bird had escaped from the cage. beard. The boss won't even allow mustaches, let alone a beard. Ankle. Maintaining foot and ankle flexibility after surgery is important to recovery. Maintaining foot and ankle flexibility after surgery is important to recovery. Sometimes a cough can keep you awake at night. My tonsils are swollen, and it hurts to swallow. Alley. The hostel entrance is at the end of a narrow alley, and might be easily missed. Many people envy his success in business. Let's not look for someone to blame, but simply fix the problem. Twice. I saw her twice yesterday. Branch. We recently opened a branch in South America. Canadian. There are many famous Canadian singers. Assess. It's difficult to assess applicant ability, based only upon one interview. Default. Click Reset to restore your browser to its default settings. Installation. A new gas tank requires professional installation. Backup. Companies should perform data backup regularly to avoid unnecessary losses. Companies should perform data backup regularly to avoid unnecessary losses. It's difficult to assess applicant ability, based only upon one interview. Restricted. Restricted. This is a restricted area. Allowance. Your baggage allowance is 30 kilos. Leaflet. All the necessary information is in the leaflet. Executed. Scheduled tasks must be executed according to the agreed timeline. Technically. Technically. The factory needs technically skilled workers to handle production. Restricted. This is a restricted area. The hostel entrance is at the end of a narrow alley, and might be easily missed. Broom. We need a broom to clean up the kitchen floor. Contractor. We have a contractor who handles all of our accounting tasks. Restricted. This is a restricted area. Click Reset to restore your browser to its default settings. Branch. 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 We recently opened a branch in South America. Scheduled tasks must be executed according to the agreed timeline. This is a restricted area. Refund. Why did your company receive a large refund from the government last year? Shuttle. The hotel provides free shuttle service to the airport. We have a contractor who handles all of our accounting tasks. Unacceptable. The President-elect's policies toward immigrants are unacceptable. Warranty. My PC came with a 2-year warranty, but it expired last week. Incomplete. 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 Your registration is incomplete. Please, send a copy of your driver's license. I burned my hand on the stove. Travelers within this area are advised to boil tap water before drinking it. Runway. The airplane taxied on the runway after landing. Faulty. Your accusation is based on faulty reasoning. Workload. My workload has increased these days. He stepped on my toe. Programmer. Have you talked to the new computer programmer? Shoppers complained that the supermarket aisles were not wide enough. Hourly. He was not satisfied with his new hourly rate. Takeover. Around half of the employees lost their jobs after the takeover. Attendees. 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 I'm also enclosing a list of convention attendees. Conditioner. Let's turn off the air conditioner for a while, because it is too cold here. Shuttle. The hotel provides free shuttle service to the airport. Handout. This handout explains how to register your account. Shuttle. The hotel provides free shuttle service to the airport. Organizers. I want to thank the organizers of this event for inviting me. Takeover. Around half of the employees lost their jobs after the takeover. Snowstorm. Some students could not come to school due to the snowstorm this morning. Some students could not come to school due to the snowstorm this morning. The hotel provides free shuttle service to the airport. Organizers. I want to thank the organizers of this event for inviting me. Restricted. This is a restricted area. We recently opened a branch in South America.